So good morning to all. Hope you all are doing great and wishing you all a happy new year. So today we'll be discussing about Biofil Chem. So many people were having doubts regarding Biofil Chem because we know that it has given a continuous rally and later it has shown little bit of correction where many people have added at that particular level, and so many people have added almost in heavy quantities always, almost 5,000 rupees, 6,000 rupees, even 8 9,000 rupees also people have invested at Biofil Chem, especially at 300 plus rupees level. Okay, so after that we have seen little correction. So whenever it gives any continuous up move, so especially this type of stock, again it retraces for a certain period of time, almost 1 week or 1.5 week, and again it retraces. So clearly I explained even in BCG as well. So whenever you're investing in these type of stocks, especially where operators are active, so you need to clearly focus money flow index. Okay, so money flow index is the one indicator which gives us idea whether the stock is in overbought region or oversold region. So whenever any stock goes to overbought, what happens? Little bit of retracement happens, and same way whenever it goes to oversold region, again that possible reversal happens. So same thing happened in both these two stocks. So BCG, you can see how well it has started moving continuously upward. Okay, so that is what I tell. I also personally added BCG. I clearly discussed in my previous video. So what next for Biofil Chem? So what are the next levels that can be seen? So we'll discuss that. So watch the video till the end, and if you're new to the channel, then definitely subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get instantly notified. Okay, so we're back on to the volume analysis. So when you see volume analysis clearly on 31st December, so rest of all, we know that combined delivery almost every time it touches 100%. So even though it touches 100%, you need to see whether the traded quantity is more or the deliverable quantity is more. So clearly, if you see on 1st December 2020, so as usual earlier week also, if we compare, so you can see the change. So you can see the light color blue. So you can see one dark and one light. So one light color one is the traded quantity and dark one is the deliverable quantity. So even though you can see combined delivery is 100%, so you can see little bit of traded quantity is reducing and many people are added at lower levels. Okay, so they kept on added, so even it was in lower circuit, so many people added. So that is what I tell. So when it goes to oversold region, so blindly if you want to invest in small quantities, you can invest. So rest of all, it's up to you. It's not that we can say safe stock, because when it goes up in the same way it even comes down. So for many people are interested to give a try, so who can invest in small quantities, for them it is very beneficial. Okay, so this is what I was telling. If you see indicators, so clearly you can see money flow index strongly oversold. So you can understand clearly 16.8. So generally 20 below is called oversold. You can see it has gone below that 16.8. And when you go to the technical charts, I'll clearly show you so how the spike has been seen. So it has touched that, it has retraced in the 1-day chart. Similarly, RSI, you can see even though this particular money flow index has gone to oversold, so RSI only the strength has not reduced completely. So still the strength was present. So this is what is called the we can say possible reversal when money flow index is going to oversold region and RSI is showing that still little bit of strength is seen. Okay, so many people who wanted to book profit, so they are not able to book, so now they can exit, or people have added at this particular level. So now we'll discuss what can be the next resistances as well as supports. So apart from that, if we see the returns that it has provided, you can see almost in 1 week it has corrected 22.58, and 1 month you can see 24.30 negative returns were given, and 3 months 204, 6 months 1100, 1 year 73, 3 years you can see 846.3% returns have been given by Biofil Chem. So very good results. If you see financials as well, you can see that it has reported very good financials. Okay, we can't say that financials were also weak, so we can say that financials also were very good. So you can see the September ended quarter financials. So clearly you can see that year on year basis also we have seen the revenue, net income, EPS, net profit margin. Apart from that, only that was negative. So rest of all you can see they have increased. So financials and results wise nothing is problem. So since operators are more active, so it might be risky for new investors. So if they invest in huge amounts, so when the stock corrects, ultimately you'll be having heavy losses, because again you won't get a chance to exit. When 100% selling is there, there will be no buyer to buy your shares. So that's why you need to be very cautious, and you need to invest only in small quantities, so that will be very beneficial. So if you see day to day wise deliverable quantity, so how it's varying. So you can see from the earlier, so when 14 December onwards, to you can see 31st December, so you can see almost it has remained flat. Okay, so here we can say that little bit of holding. Okay, so the amount of operators who are active, so they have started increasing. So suddenly today also in one candle only, so 15 minutes candle, if you see, ultimately it has gone from what you can say lower circuit to upper circuit. Only 3 minutes were given, only 3 minutes span it was available, and after that we have seen the upper circuit. So mention in the comment section who have added this particular stock. So now we'll see the next possible levels. Okay, so we're back onto the technical chart. So this is the one day chart. So clearly you can see the category to which it belongs is NSE BE. So BE, when BE is present with NSE, it implies that you cannot do any intraday trading. So once you have bought Biofil Chem shares, you need to hold it till T plus 3. So T plus 3 you need to hold it. You can't do selling. So be very cautious. Don't put at a time 5,000, 6,000. Only recommended is 1100 or to 2000, maximum 2000, depends upon your risk appetite, but I am suggesting 1500 to 2000 is more than enough. Okay, since it belongs to NSEB, so once by mistakenly also if you have taken heavy quantities, you cannot exit on the same day. Intraday is not allowed. So if you see the one day chart, so clearly you can see whenever it goes up, whenever huge rally happens, it takes a break. So it has taken break, gone up, taken a break, again gone up. So this was a big gap seen in the stock. So big correction was seen. So after that we have seen this green color candle has been formed. So what is again the ultimate resistance is the 350 rupees level. So till that time will it continue, or another resistance is also present near the 200 as well as 250. So this one is one level as well as this one is another level. So 200 and 250 are also another two resistance, and ultimate final resistance would be 350. So you need to wait for 200, 250 as well as 300. So if it continues its upper circuit journey, then definitely it will reach. So what are again the supports? So supports also are very important. So today if it is giving upper circuit, it doesn't mean it should continue. It depends upon the operators how they are trapping. So they don't try to benefit the retailer, so that also you need to understand. So they think only for their profits rather than a retailer's profit. So if you see supports wise, you can see 150. Okay, so you can take 150 as one support. Okay, and near term resistance as 200. Okay, so these are the two things that you need to watch out for short span, and for long term span you can take ultimate support as 120. Okay, this is ultimate support, and final target would be for resistance wise, so you can take it as 250. Okay, 250. If it crosses 250, then 350 is not a big deal. Okay, so try to focus these levels. If it opens, if you're interested, then only enter. So see money flow index, that is what I was telling. It has touched the oversold region. It has bounced back in the one day chart. So it doesn't mean even it may go further down, but once it enters oversold region, so you need to invest in small quantity. So that is best. Okay, so rather than investing at in between, it will be risky. So wait for the money flow index. So once it goes to oversold region, so then add in small quantities. Okay, so further if you have any doubts regarding Biofil Chem, you can mention in the comment section. I'll clarify. So until then, take care. Bye bye.